أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. So inshallah we will be continuing with Madina Arabic book 3 lesson 3. Sorry. Today I will be reading the lesson and doing the translations and the taraqib. Inshallah we will try to finish the lesson today. Today's lesson I will try to maintain a faster speed so that we can finish the lesson in one sitting. Otherwise, we will require 2 hours, inshallah. Lesson 3. الدرس الثالث. أحمد كم طالبا. How many students في فصلكم in your class يا علي. كم طالبا في فصلكم يا علي. How many students in your class O Ali. Ali replies في فصلنا 14 طالبا. في فصلنا in our class 14 14 طالبا students. Ahmad asks الطلاب في فصلنا أكثر. الطلاب في فصلنا أكثر. The students in our class are more. فيه in it. Now فيه in it means in the class. 19 طالبا 19 students يا علي. ما اسم الطالب الجديد الذي جاء أمس. ما اسمه what is the name. What is the name. الطالب الجديد the new student. ما اسم الطالب الجديد. What is the name of the new student. الذي the one who جاء came أمس yesterday. So the word أمس means yesterday. You know all the other words. الذي means the one who or only who as a conjunction. طالب الجديد, you know that a new student. And then the new words are أربعة عشر and تسعة عشر. تسعة عشر 14 and 19. So let's move on. Ali says. Ali replies اسمه أسامة. His name is Osama. اسمه أسامة. His name is Osama. Who? Ahmad asks هو طويل جدا. No, Ahmad, it's not a question. It's a statement. هو طويل. He is tall. جدا. Very. The word جدا means very. He is very tall. The word طويل also means lengthy or long, but it is the same word used for both the expressions. هو طويل جدا. هو طويل جدا. He is very tall. أليس كذلك? Isn't it like that? Now here we have got a with a laysa, a negative question. Alaysa kadhalik? Isn't it like that? Let's discuss these two words, alaysa and kadhalika. The word alaysa is a negative question. Is it not or isn't it? Please write it down. Isn't it? And both in the way of a question, a negative question. Isn't it? Alaysa? Isn't it? Alaysa? Kadhalik. Kadhalik. This kaf is called kaf tashbih. So we have got kaf tashbih. Tashbih. Kaf tashbih. And the other kaf is the kaf khatab. Kaf khatab. Khatab means address, addressing a person. So when I address you, I say as-salam. When I address a man, I say assalamu alayka. If I address a singular woman, I say assalamu alayki. If I address plurals, either they are men or men and women together, I say assalamu alaykum. If I have a group of ladies and I have to address them, I say assalamu alaykunna. Kunna. So in every one of the instances, in all the examples, the kaf is called kaf khatab. Kaf used for khatab. Actually, in the word kadhalika and zalika, the kaf is the kaf khatab, but um, in a broader sense. Okay, let's move on. So there are kaf tashbih and kaf khatab. Kaf tashbih is one of the huruful jarrah. So that was the point. Okay? Inshallah, we'll study that later. Bala, Ali replies, Bala huwa tawilun jiddan. Yes, he is very tall. Huwa tawilun jiddan. He is very tall. Walakinna hamidan. Walakinna. But. Walakinna. But. Hamidan atwalu minhu. Hamidan atwalu minhu. Hamid is taller from him. Minhu. From him. But you can translate it as than him. Taller than. Than. ولكن حامدا أطول منه. But Hamid is taller than him. إنه أطول طالب. Indeed, he is the tallest student. في فصلنا. In our class. And now he asks a question. وَمَنْ أَطْوَلُ طَالِبٍ وَمَنْ أَطْوَلُ طَالِبٍ فِي فَصْلِكُمْ. And who is وَمَنْ and who is أَطْوَلُ طَالِبٍ, the tallest student. وَمَنْ and who is أَطْوَلُ طَالِبٍ, the tallest student في فصلكم, in your class. Now let's see this sentence again. Bala is a reply. It means yes. Yes. هو طويل جدا. He is very tall. جدا means very. ولكن ولكن means but. حامدا أطول منه. Hamid is taller than him. منه, than him. Yeah, from him. إنه, indeed he. Indeed he. إنه, indeed he. أطول طالب, tallest student. Now here we said taller or أطول منه. Here we are saying tallest. Why? Because the same word is used for both the degrees. Taller and tallest. Both are أطول. The context here in the sentence is إنه أطول طالب في فصلنا. Indeed, he is the tallest student in our class. وَمَنْ أَطْوَلُ طَالِبٍ, and who is the tallest student في فصلكم, in your class. So when we say أطول منه, it means taller than him. When we say إنه أطول طالب, then it means indeed he is the tallest. Okay, so this was till the translation. Now let's dig in with the some tarkib. So now what we'll be doing is that we will discuss the tarakib about inna, lakinna, and all the other tarakib that we have until here. For the tarakib, so we know that fi faslikum is jar majroor, fi faslina is jar majroor, arba'ata ashara taliban is adad ma'dud. So if you have adad more than 10, if you have a number more than 10, then if you are counting masculine, if you are counting masculine nouns, the first part will have the ta marbuta, the feminine ta. The first part will be feminine and the second part will be masculine. Arba'ata ashara taliban. The first part has to be feminine, the opposite, okay? Now, the word aksar is a superlative. الطلاب في فصلنا أكثر. أكثر is the superlative degree on the wazn of أفعل. Now, فيه, in it, in what? In فصل. Okay? فيه جار مجرور متعلق فصلنا. متعلق في فصلنا actually. Okay? متعلق في فصلنا. So the word fihi is a jar majroor about fi faslina. Again, tis'ata ashara taliban. So the first part is feminine because the ma'dud is masculine. The first part is feminine because the ma'dud is masculine. So whenever ma'dud is masculine, ma'dud is muzakkar, the first part of the tenth, like the unit, is in feminine. The tens are in masculine. تسعة عشر 19 students. ما اسم الطالب الجديد الذي جاء أمس? So, what is the name of? So, whenever you have of, you have the jar condition. of the new student. And here we have got the jadid is the naat or sifa for talib. Now there is a difference between sifat and naat. So when we say that it's a sifat, it has to be somewhat permanent. For example, Ali is white, so it's permanent. Ahmad is black, so that's permanent. You see? And naat is when it is a condition according to the circumstances. Talibul jadid. So here we have got masmut talibil jadidi. Now here this is naat and man'ut. Naat, man'ut. You're just expressing a quality. Right now he is the new student, but after a week he won't be the new student. But if he joins another school, then he's going to be the new student again. So it depends on the circumstances. That's why man'ut follows the naat follows the man'ut in Arab. Because if the word jadidi was not there, still the sentence would be correct. Masmut talib alladhi jaa ams. So this is the naat, also the sifat for the mawsuf. Who came yesterday? Amsi is a word that does not change. Amsi is also mabni, like jiddan. और एक और लफ्ज था जिद्दन अयदन इन अल्फाज की तरह these are all mabni, they don't change. Amsi, this is not the jar for ams. Okay, this is not the jar, this is just a kasra on a mabni word. This is just a kasra, not the jar. Now these are the jars. This is one, this is two, right? So we should understand where is the jar and where is the kasra. Jar is actually the condition of a word in a sentence, in a particular sentence. Either it is fa'il or it is maf'ul or it is mudafun ilayh. In all the cases, there are different Arab. Okay, so let's move on. Bala. Bala is always a reply. Yes. Huwa tawilun jiddan. We have discussed this. Okay. But the point I want to discuss is about walakinna. Walakinna is also a sister of inna. So how many sisters are there for inna? Inna, write it down please. حروف مشبه بالفعل. حروف مشبه. حروف مشبهة. ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं, हरूफ मुशब्बह बिलफ़िल भी बोल सकते हैं. कौन कौन से हैं? इन्ना. इन्ना के मायने होते हैं इंडीड. अन्ना. अन्ना के मायने होते हैं दैट एज अ कंजंक्शन. अन्ना. लाकिन्ना, ये इनकी तीसरी बहन. लाकिन्ना. लाकिन्ना, लेकिन. उर्दू का लेकिन. इंग्लिश का बट. अच्छा. ना. का अन्ना. नाउ दिस इज का अन्ना. as if. Let me write it down. As if. Lakinna means but. Anna means that. Inna means indeed. Ka-anna. Inna, anna, किन्ना, लाइता और लअल्ला. लअल्ला और लईता. ये 6 अल्फाज हैं. इनको कहते हैं हरूफ मुशब्बहुन बिल फ़िल. लअल्ला के मायने होते हैं परहैप्स. लअल्लका बिखैर, आपको याद होगा. परहैप्स, होपफुली. होप और फियर दोनों मायने में आता है. लईता के मायने होते हैं काश. काश को उर्दू में क्या कहते हैं, मुझे नहीं मालूम. इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं काश. ठीक है, इसका एक स्क्रीनशॉट लीजिए आप लोग, और प्लीज इन अल्फाज को लिखिए, इनके मायने लिखिए, इनके मायनों को याद कीजिए. ये बहुत जरूरी है, ज्यादा इस्तेमाल होने वाले अल्फाज हैं. इन्ना, अन्ना, लाकिन्ना, का अन्ना, लअल्ला और लईता. काश को इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं?
I wish.
विश. हाँ
I wish.
जी.
Hélas, hélas.
एलास.
Hélas, yeah.
अच्छा,
काश
आपने
कहते
इसका.
हैं, जैसे जैसे काश मैंने ये किया था.
काश
तो
मैंने ये किया होता तो अच्छा होता.
हाँ, तो इंग्लिश में कहते हैं hélas. I wish I
अच्छा,
had.
सही. तो आप लोग इसका स्क्रीनशॉट लीजिए इंशाल्लाह, फिर हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. अब ये 6 अल्फाज जो है, इनका ग्रुपिंग क्यों किए हैं? व्हाई हैव वी मेड अ ग्रुप ऑफ दी 6? बिकॉज दे ऑल डू द सेम थिंग. They all do the actions of inna. What we understood in the about the word inna is that if inna is added to a jumlatul ismiyah, what it does is that it makes the noun mansoob. अपने इसम को नसब देता है. इसी तरह, वलाकिन भी ऐसा ही करता है.
मौलाना, ये स्टेटमेंट आप वापस रिपीट करोगे प्लीज?
कौन सा वाला?
ये जो जो मंसूब देता है टू अ नाउन.
मैं बताता हूँ. जैसे हम कहते थे जैदुन काइमुन, बड़ी क्लासिक एग्जांपल है. जैदुन काइमुन. इसमें जैद मुब्तदा है, काइमुन उसकी खबर है. इट मींस जैद इज स्टैंडिंग. जैदुन काइमुन. अब if we add the word inna to it and we want to say indeed Zaid is standing, then we don't say inna Zaidun qa'imun, we say inna Zaidan qa'imun. So qa'imun remains the same, but Zaidun changes to Zaidan. But for the kana, okay, so the rule of inna applies to every word in the akhawat inna, from the sisters of inna. For example, we could have said um, Okay, we'll look at the examples inshallah when they come along. Otherwise, I will make things more difficult for everybody. I don't want it to make it. لكن زيدا قائم. The same applies to لكن. لكن لكن زيدا قائم. But Zaid is standing. But Zaid is standing. ليت زيدا قائم. मैं इसको दोबारा लिखता हूँ, ठीक है। इन्ना की वजह से क्या हो गया? इन्ना की वजह से हो गया जैदन। इन्ना जैदन काइमुन। इंडीड जैद इज स्टैंडिंग। क्लियर हो गया इंशाल्लाह। इंडीड जैद इज स्टैंडिंग। अगर यही जुमला होता लाकिन्ना। लाकिन्ना। लाकिन्ना जैदन काइमुन। बट जैद वाज स्टैंडिंग। बट जैद वाज स्टैंडिंग। Replace it with another. अखवाते इन्ना। लईता। लईत जैदन काइमन। काइमुन। लईत जैदन काइमुन। काश जैद खड़ा होता। काश जैद खड़ा होता। लईत जैदन काइमुन। काश जैद खड़ा होता। अब देखें लईता के साथ भी जैदन आया, जैदुन नहीं आया। राइट। इसी तरह लअल्ला जैदन काइमुन। लअल्ला, परहैप्स। अब इसके साथ क्या आया? जैदन आया, जैदुन नहीं आया। क्यों? क्योंकि ये अखवात इन्ना में से है। हर्फ मुशब्बहुन बिलफ़ैल है। हर्फ मुशब्बहुन बिलफ़ैल है। तो जितने भी हुरूफ मुशब्बह बिलफ़ैल होते हैं उनका इस्म मंसूब होता है। उनके इस्म पर नसब होता है। नसब की अलामत मुख्तलिफ होती है। कभी दो जबर होते हैं, कभी एक जबर होता है, यानी एक फतहा होता है। कभी दो कसरा भी हो सकते हैं, कभी एक कसरा भी हो सकता है। वो आगे आपको इंशाल्लाह हम समझाएंगे कि किस कंडीशन में दो कसरा होते हैं, किस कंडीशन में एक कसरा होता है। अच्छा, बहरहाल लफ्ज मंसूब रहता है, यानी हालत नसब में है। अब इंशाल्लाह आगे बढ़ते हैं। मस्मुत तालिबिल जदीदिल्लज़ी जाअ अम्स। What is the name of the student who came yesterday? اسمه أسامة. His name is Usama. هو طويل جدا. أليس كذلك? He is very tall, isn't it like that? بلى هو طويل جدا. Yes, he is very tall. ولكن حامدا. This was the point I wanted to explain. After the word ولكن, every now the noun of the word ولكن would be mansoob, and now we call it ismu lakinna. Ismu lakinna. And what is the khabaru lakinna? Atwalu minhu. But Hamid is taller than him. Innahu atwalu talibin fi faslina. He is the tallest student in our class. Challenge, let's move on. बात जरा लंबी हो गई लेकिन समझ आ गई। अच्छा जी। इस Sorry for the interruption. Sometimes my pencil box disappears. This is a problem with Zoom. أدفترك هذا؟ أدفترك هذا يا أحمد. Is your notebook this? Is your notebook this? Is this your notebook يا أحمد؟ إن خطك. Now you see, this is very important. Inna khattaka. You know that inna means indeed. Khattaka means your handwriting. Khattun means letter or writing, handwriting. Actually, the word khattu means line. Okay, line, drawing a line, drawing a stroke or a mark of any type is called khat. But here it is being said about the handwriting. Inna khattaka, your handwriting indeed jamilun jiddan, is very neat, is very beautiful, mashallah. Aisha ji, let's go deeper into this sentence. I need to explain it in detail and you need to understand it properly. Otherwise, next stages would be difficult for you. We know that inna is one of the huruf mushabbahun bil fi'l. So that is why the ismu inna would be khattaka. Khattaka itself is mudaf mudafun ilayh. Khatta mudaf, kaf, kaf khatab mudafun ilayh. Khattaka, your handwriting. Khattaka, your handwriting. Khatti, my handwriting. Right? So khattaka, your handwriting. Inna khattaka, indeed your handwriting. So we always say that the ismu inna is mansoob. Which one is the ismu inna here? It's this one, khat. And here it has got the nasab. So this is the i'rab. Nasab, this nasab is the i'rab. The other one is the fatha, which is the harakat. These are called harakat, not i'rab. You know that already. I don't need to explain it in detail. So, inna khatta ka. Now, ka is kaf khatab, which is actually the mudafun ilayh. And it does not change. So, this is mabni. Khattaka. Khattaka is mabni. Right? So, inna khattaka. Indeed, your handwriting. Ismu inna. Ismu inna. Khattaka. Now, what is the khabaru inna? The khabaru inna is jamilun jiddan. The whole thing. What is it? This is khabaru inna. Khabaru inna jamilun jiddan. Okay, we can understand. There maybe somebody will ask this question. We can understand that this is marfu. Khabaru inna is marfu. Khabaru inna is marfu. So that's why this jamilun is marfu. What about this jiddan? Why do we have it mansoob? Is it mansoob or not? The first thing is that. Is it mansoob or not? No, it isn't. It is showing the sign of fathatain because it is mabni. Yeah, I have told you before. It is mabni. Jiddan will always be jiddan. It can never be jiddin, nor it can be jiddun. Jiddun, jiddin are not possible. The word jiddan is only used. Jamilun jiddan. Very beautiful. Okay. So the whole thing in red is the khabaru inna, which is marfu. I let me write it. Khabaru inna is marfu and ismu inna is mansoob. ओके, ये बात समझ में आ गई? ये समझना बहुत बुरी है। अगर समझ नहीं आया तो प्लीज क्वेश्चन पूछें, और ना फिर मैं आप लोगों से पूछता हूँ। चले, अभी नहीं पूछता, इंशाल्लाह फिर कल जब आप लोगों की टर्न आएगी उस वक्त। इन खत्तका जमील जिद्दन। इंडीड योर हैंड राइटिंग इज वेरी गुड। The same thing will apply at all the sisters of Inna. So if we change the word from Inna to another word, like for example, we change it to uh, la'alla. लअल्ला खत्तका ये क्या कर दिया हमने? लअल्ला खत्तका जमीलुन जिद्दन। फिर भी इसी तरह रहेगा। इन्ना या अखवात इन्ना में से कोई भी वर्ड हो जाए, कोई भी वर्ड आ जाए, एराब की इसी तरह सेटिंग रहेगी। इन्ना को हटा के हमने कहा लाकिन्ना। लाकिन्ना खत्तका जमीलुन जिद्दन, इसी तरह रहेगा। बट योर हैंड राइटिंग इज वेरी गुड। Okay, let's replace the word lakinna with laita. 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 Khattaka jamilun jiddan. काश तुम्हारी हैंडराइटिंग बहुत खूबसूरत होती। Okay, so the rule that applies for inna applies for all the akhawatu inna. Either it is inna, anna, lakinna, ka'anna, laita, or la'alla. لعل خطك جميل جدا. Perhaps your writing becomes, now the meaning changes, okay? Becomes very good. Perhaps your writing becomes very good. Let's take another example. We took the example of Laita, right? काश तुम्हारी writing बहुत अच्छी होती. So now this is in the meaning of a wish. I wish your handwriting was very good. So whatever the word in the beginning of the sentence from akhawa to inna, it will give the same amal. It will give the same changes in the words. Let's move on. Khatti, my handwriting. Jamilun, my handwriting is beautiful. Wa khattuka, and your handwriting. Ajmalu, is more beautiful. So the superlative for Jamil is Ajmal. This is very this is a very common thing to understand. If you are an Urdu speaker, it is very common to understand. Shukran ya Aliyu, khatti jamilun wa khattuka ajmala minhu. Wa khattuka ajmala. Ajmalu, sorry, ajmalu, not ajmala. Wa khattuka ajmalu. Okay, next one. Ali says, Man hadha al-fata alladhi ma'aka. We have done this many times. Man, who, هذا, this, fata, young man or boy. الذي, the one who, معك, with you. Who is this boy with you? يا أحمد. كأنه, ये देखो, كأنه, as if. Remember what I said? As if. كأن, as if. Who? He. As if he. As if he. أخوك, your brother. As if he is your brother. One of the أخوات إن. What is that? كأن. كأن is one of the أخوات إن. The ismu كأن is the word who, he. The word, the meaning of كأن is as if, as if, as if he, as if he. So this is the ismu inna. Ismu inna, which is mansoob. So somebody may ask that इसका नसब किधर है? Where is the nasab? We cannot see the double fathas. We cannot see a single fatha. We cannot see a double kasra that you have said that in some cases. We cannot see a single kasra. We cannot see anything. There is a ha with the u sound. So the answer to it is that these pronouns are all mabni. They don't change. The pronouns are all mabni. They don't change in any case. They don't change their lafz. Like the word, there is no change in the word. There is no change in the word, but the who itself is mansoob. It is in the halatun nasab, but the alamatun nasab will not be there because the word itself is mabni. كأنه, as if he. أخوك, easy, مضاف مضاف إليه. Your brother. أخوك, your brother. As if he is your brother. As if he, your brother. So the ismu inna is mansoob. And the khabaru in inna is marfu. Where is the rafa? We cannot see a double dhamma. We cannot see a single dhamma. So how can we say? Because of this, wow. For halatul rafa, it is akhuka. For halatul nasab, it is akhika. For halatul jar, it is again akhika. So the conjugation for this word will be akhuka, akhika, akhika. हालत रफा में अखूका, हालत नसब में अखीका, हालत जर में अखीका. Now,
ना ना ये जो आपने बताया अखूका is your brother, but if we do then akhika,
Ka is also your brother.
okay.
For example, if I want to, if somebody asks, where did you get this pencil? I say, min akhika, from your brother. From your brother. Now here this ya represents the jar, halatul jar. Okay, let's move on.
Take
So من هذا الفتى الذي معك يا أحمد? Who is this boy with you, O Ahmad? كأنه أخوك, as if he is your brother. Ahmad replies, نعم, yes, he is my brother. هو أخي الشقيق. أخي الشقيق, full brother, एक माँ एक बाप. शकीक किसको कहते हैं? full brother, full sister. शकीक, शकीक. Ali asks, أكبر منك هو أم أصغر? أكبر منك هو, is he bigger than you or from you? أكبر منك هو, is he bigger than you أم أصغر? You see the question, because this is a question, the word has been used. Otherwise we have the word أو, which is not used here because it's a negative question. أكبر منك هو أم أصغر? Is he bigger than you? If you take the word by word translation, it would be like this. Is he, no, is bigger from you. Is bigger from you, he is. Is bigger from you, he is. Or smaller. Because you are talking about the age, then we say older or younger. But the literally translation will be bigger or smaller. Okay. So in Arabic, they refer to Akbar according to the age, not according to the height or weight. Akbaru minka huwa am asgaru? Is he bigger than you or smaller in age? Huwa asgaru minni. He is younger than me. Huwa asgaru minni. He is younger from me. We translated he is younger than me. But the literal translation will be he is younger from me. في أي مهجع. مهجع is a hostel. Hostel. From which hostel? من أي مهجع. From which hostel? أنت يا أخي. From which hostel you are, oh brother? फी का मतलब from लिख दिया मैंने भाई, क्या हो गया मुझे? In after 1 hour it happens. In which hostel you are, oh brother? In which hostel you are, oh brother? في أي. في أي, actually it should be have been translated from, because from which hostel. Okay, so these are some things that need to be taken care of by the translator, because both the languages will not um, mm, they will not resonate with each other. Okay, so we have to adjust something. So page 24. أنا في المهجع الخامس. أنا, I am في المهجع from the fifth hostel. I am from the fifth hostel. أول, ثاني, ثالث, رابع, خامس. أول, ثاني, ثالث, رابع, خامس. fifth. أنا في المهجع الخامس. I am from the fifth hostel. وهو بعيد جدا, and it is far, very far, it is very far. عن الجامعة, from the university. وهو بعيد جدا عن الجامعة, and it is very far from the university. And Ali says, أنا في المهجع الثامن, I am from the 8th hostel. وهو أبعد, what he said last time, بعيد. Here he says أبعد, अबअदु पढ़ना है इसको, अबअदु कोई भी नहीं पढ़ेगा, ठीक है. अबअदु यानी ज्यादा दूर. मिन महजइकुम, from your hostel. Okay, let's read it again. أنا في المهجع الثامن, I am from the 8th hostel. وهو أبعد من مهجعكم, and it is farther from your hostel. أيهما أحسن, أيهما, أيهما, which of the both, أيهما, which of the both, please write it down. أيهما, which of the both, أحسن, better, या best. أيهما أحسن, which one of the two is better. أيهما أحسن, which one of them is better. المهجع الخامس أحسن, المهجع الخامس أحسن, the 5th hostel is better. فإن غرفه, فإن غرفه, so indeed its rooms, indeed its rooms أوسع, are more spacious. Indeed its rooms are more spacious. وَنَوَافِذَهُ, وَنَوَافِذَهُ, and its windows أكبر, bigger. وَمَرَاحِيضَهُ, وَمَرَاحِيضَهُ, and its washrooms. وَمَرَاحِيضَهُ, and its washrooms. أنظف, more cleaner. أنظف, more cleaner. والسرر التي فيه أجمل, والسرر التي فيه أجمل, and the beds in it are more beautiful. Okay, let's give it some time and study them one by one. أنا في المهجع الخامس. We know that أنا is the مبتدا, في المهجع الخامس. إن مهجع جار مجرور, في مهجع جار مجرور. الخامس is the, of course, the number, so number is considered as a na'at. So al-khamisi has the kasra because of al-mahja'i, and al-mahja'i has the kasra because of fi. So fi gives a kasra to al-mahja'i, and al-mahja'i gives a kasra to al-khamisi. Mahja al-khamis. वहुवा बईदुन जिद्दन, इसमें कोई तरकीब खास नहीं है। वहुवा मुब्तदा है, वाव अतफ है, हुवा मुब्तदा है, बईदुन जिद्दन जो है इसकी खबर है। अनिल जामिअती, जार मजरूर। अन is one of the huruful jarrah. Anil Jami'ati, from the university. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस में अली कहता है अना फिल महजा इत्तामिनी, अगेन द सेम तरकीब, फिल महजा इल खामिसी, फिल महजा इल सामिनी। फी से महजा मजरूर हुआ, जार मजरूर, और महजा इल महजा इल सामिन जो है उसका ऑर्डर है, ऑर्डिनल नंबर। वह हुआ अब अदू मिम महजाइकुम, अब बईद का सुपरलेटिव डिग्री क्या हो गया? अब आदू, बाईद का अब आदू, मिन और फिर महजाई, ये रहा इसका जर, देखें ये रहा, मिन महजाई कुम। महजाई कुम की तरकीब क्या है? महजाई कुम मुजाफ मुजाफुन इलैह है, योर हॉस्टल, मुजाफ मुजाफुन इलैह, योर हॉस्टल, मुजाफ मुजाफुन इलैह। वेयर इज द जर फॉर जार मजरूर फ्रॉम मिन महजाई? The jar is here. So this is not a harakat, this is the i'rab. Mahja'i, min mahja'ikum. Moving on. Ayyuhuma ahsanu. Which one? Ayyu means which. Huma of both. Which of the both? So which of both is mudaf mudafun ilayh? Ayyu is idafa to huma. Ayyuhuma, which of the both? Ahsanu, better or best. Which one of them is the better or best? Ayyuhuma is mudaf mudafun ilayh. Ayyuhuma is mudaf mudafun ilayh. Which one of? Okay. Al-mahja'ul khamisu ahsanu. Al-mahja'ul khamisu is the mubtada. Ahsanu is the khabar. Al-mahja'ul khamisu is again the ordinal place, the order, right? So the fifth hostel. The fifth hostel is better. Al-mahja'ul khamisu ahsanu. The fifth hostel is better. So khamisu is the sifat for al-mahja'. Which mahja'? Which hostel? The first hostel? No. The second hostel? No. The third hostel? No. The fifth hostel. The fifth is again the order, and order is considered a sifa. فَإِنَّ غُرَفَهُ. Now here is the point. Now see the word inna and the thing that is being done because of inna. You know that inna is one of the huruf mushabbahun bil fi'l, and it gives a nasab to its noun. Ghuraf is the ismu inna, that is why it is mansoob here on the fa. It is mansoob here. فَإِنَّ غُرَفَهُ وَنَوَافِذَهُ. You see? غُرَفَهُ وَنَوَافِذَهُ. Why? Because of inna. غُرَفَهُ. If the word inna was not there, for example, let's suppose that the word inna was not there, then he would say غُرَفُهُ أَوْسَعُ وَنَوَافِذُهُ أَكْبَرُ. If the word inna was not there, then he would say غُرَفُهُ. Its rooms are spacious. more spacious, and its windows are bigger, not big, bigger, right? But here we have got the word inna. So because of inna, the inna gives nasab to ghurafa and nawafiza, and in the continuation of this sentence. Now, and in the continuation of this sentence, wa marahidahu, and its washrooms. So because of this inna right here, the ghurafuhu becomes ghurafahu, the nawafizuhu becomes nawafizahu, the marahiduhu becomes marahidahu, and wasururuhu, wasururu becomes wasurura. So these are the four places where the word inna is affecting. The word inna is changing the Arab of ghurafuhu, nawafizuhu, marahiduhu, suraru, wasururu. So all the Arab are changed. These are called mahalla Arab. فإن غرفه منصوب ونوافذه منصوب ومراحيضه منصوب والسرور والسرور التي فيه. Why do we have them all mansoob? Because they are all ismu inna. They are all considered ismu inna, and everyone from the ismu inna is always mansoob. This is also ismu inna. 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 The sentence gets connected with the wow. You see the connecting wow. So wow connects the sentence, and every noun becomes the ismu inna. Wow is called wow ataf. There are four types of wow. One is the wow ataf. Ain toife ataf. Wow ataf. Wow ataf means and this wow is ghairu amil. This wow doesn't do anything to the ism following it. The other one is the wow qasam, which is from the huruful jarrah, which is from the huruful jarrah, and it is an amil like wallahi, wal asri, wal bahri. So if I say wal bahri, then it's a qasam. If I say wal bahru, then it is wow ataf, not wow qasam. If I say wallahi, then it's a qasam. If I say wallahu, then it's not a qasam because wow is a different wow. That one is wow ataf. Wallahu azizun hakim. Wallahu azizun hakim. It means that indeed Allah is aziz and hakim. But if I say wallahi, then that is the wow qasam that gives a jar. And there is another wow which is wow jama. We will discuss that later. Wow jama. Wow jama is easy. Now you can understand it. अभी ऊपर क्या देखा था हमने सलासतु अशरा सलासता अशरा so it actually means salasata wa ashara. So inshallah we will discuss them later. Now what we have is ismu inna can be on each part of a following sentence. Because of this one thing inna, because of this inna, every noun is considered as ismu inna. Every noun is considered as ismu inna. ठीक है, ये बात क्लियर हो गई इंशाल्लाह। अगर नहीं हुई है तो प्लीज अभी बोलें, अभी पूछें। चलिए, चलें जी, सल्लल्लाहु अला मुहम्मद व आलिहि ताहिरीन। अब इसके अंदर हमारे पास काफी डिटेल, ओ माय गॉड बहुत लंबे हैं भाई ये तो। 11 12 13 क्वेश्चंस है, 13 क्वेश्चंस है और पॉइंट्स टू रिमेंबर है तीन चार। आई थिंक वी कैन डू द पॉइंट्स टू रिमेंबर पार्ट राइट नाउ। ओके, if it's not very late for you, although we have like many of the things are understood, let's have a quick revision inshallah. Points to remember on page number 31. In this lesson we learn the following. Number one, comparative and superlative degrees of the adjective. So just like English, right? In the comparative degree, uh, in the comparative degree are on the pattern of af'alu, just like ajmalu, more beautiful, ahsanu, better, asgharu, smaller, aqdamu, older, and as we already learned, words on this pattern are diptodes. So they have no tanween. They have no tanween. Af'alu is followed by min, dan, af'alu min. For example, Hamidun atwalu min Bilalin. Hamid is taller than Bilal. Of course, if he is taller, he has to be taller than someone, which is Bilal. Af'alu is the same for masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. Alhamdulillah. So, Bilalun atwalu min Aminata. Bilal is taller than Amina. Aminatu atwalu min Bilalin. Amina is taller than Bilal. Al-abna'u atwalu min al-banati. The sons are taller than the daughters. Al-banatu atwalu min al-abna'i. The, the girls are taller than the boys. The daughters are taller than the sons. Note the following examples when min is followed by a pronoun. Anta ahsanu minni. You are better than I. Minni, from me, right? Ana aqfaru minka. Aqfar, not akthar. Aqfar. Ana aqfaru minka. I am shorter than you. Hum akbaru minna sinnan. Hum akbaru minna sinnan. They are older than us. Af'alu is also used for the superlative degree. In this case, it is followed by a majrur noun. So how do we recognize that af'alu is either a comparative or superlative? So if it is superlative, then the noun after it will be majrur. Ibrahimu ahsanu talibin fi madrasati. Fi madrasati. Ibrahim is the best student in the school. الأزهر أقدم جامعة في العالم. الأزهر is the oldest university in the world. فاطمة أكبر طالبة في فصلنا. Fatima is the eldest student in our class. The Arabic name for both a comparative and superlative degree is called أفعل التفضيل. أفعل التفضيل. Please write this down. أفعل التفضيل. أفعل التفضيل. أفعل التفضيل. So the point number 1 was all about the word أفعل, which is the comparative and the superlative degree. If it is a superlative degree, then the noun after it will be majroor. The noun after it will be majroor. Otherwise, it is a comparative degree. A good thing about comparative and superlative is that the same word is for everybody. Let me repeat the examples. Bilalun atwalu min Aminata. Aminatu atwalu min Bilalin. Al-abna'u atwalu min banatin. Al-banatu atwalu min al-abna'i. Anta ahsanu minni. Ana aqsaru minka. Hum akbaru minna sinnan. إبراهيم أحسن طالب في المدرسة. الأزهر أقدم جامعة في العالم. فاطمة أكبر طالبة في فصلنا. Comparative and superlative degrees का point हो गया खत्म. Now point number 2. ولكن. I explained this in detail. I don't think it will take time. ولكن. Point number 2 about ولكن means but. It is one of the sisters of inna and so acts like inna. For example, Bilalun mujtahidun walakinna hamidan kasalanu. Bilal is hardworking but Hamid is lazy. Second example, Akhi mutazawwijun. My brother is married. Walakinni a'zabu. But I am. Walakinni azabun. My brother is married, but I am a bachelor. Sayyarati qadimatun. My car is old. Walakinnaha qawiyatun. But it is strong. But it is strong. So we have explained this in detail about both the nouns, where you can see the nasab, and the pronouns, where you cannot feel the nasab, but it is mansoob. It is mansoob, but you cannot see the fatha or the fathaten, right? You cannot see the marks, but it is mansoob. Point number 3. Point number 3. Ka'anna. Ka'anna is again one of the sisters of inna. And so the noun following it is mansoob. It means that it looks as if. As if. Ka'anna al-imama. ये कानल इमामा नहीं पढ़ना प्लीज इसको, ठीक है, वरना मसला बन जाएगा. का अन्नल इमामा. एज इफ द इमाम. मरीदुन is sick. As if the imam is sick. Man hazihil fatatu. Who is this young girl? Ka annaha ukhtuka. As if she is your sister. As if she is your sister, as if she. كأنها, as if she. كأن هذه السيارة له, as if this car belongs to him, as if this car belongs to him. It looks को अभी आप छोड़ दें, it looks जरूरी नहीं है इसके लिए, ठीक है ना. As if it was, as if the car belongs to him. Lahu, lahu belongs to him. We have discussed this in detail. We don't need to discuss it. Lahu belongs to him. كأنك من الهند, as if you are from India. كأنك من الهند, as if you are from India. Point number 4. So this is about the numbers from 11 to 20. ये भी इतना कोई मुश्किल नहीं है. The numbers from 11 to 20 with a masculine ma'dood. These numbers are compound numbers. They consist of two parts. The ma'dood, singular mansoob. For example, ahada ashara kawkaban, 11 stars. Tis'ata ashara kitaban, 19 books. We will deal with these numbers under 4 heads. Number 11 and 12. Number 11 and 12. Here both parts agree with the ma'dood. Both parts agree with the ma'dood. Ahada ashara taliban, ihda asharata talibatan, isna ashara taliban, isnata asharata talibatan. 12 students. Sabka translation, 12 students. Numbers from 13 to 19. Now this is the thing. Here the second part agrees with the ma'dood and the first part does not agree. Salasata ashara taliban. So ashara will agree with the second part will agree with the gender. And the first part will be the opposite. The first part will be the opposite. You see? Salasa asharata talibatan. Right? So because it is talibatan with the ta marbuta about feminine students, the first part would be masculine, salasa. And the second part would be feminine, asharata. So this is the opposite of what we did here. Salasata ashara taliban. Okay. As you can see in Salasata ashara taliban, the ma'dood taliban is masculine. So the second part of the number ashara is masculine, while the first part salasata is feminine as indicated by the ta marbuta ending. In the word salasa asharata talibatan, the ma'dood talibatan is feminine. So the second part of the number asharata is also feminine, while the first part salasa is masculine as indicated by the absence of the ta marbuta. In this lesson, we learn these numbers only with the masculine ma'dood. We will learn them again with the feminine ma'dood in the lesson 6. Now this is the part C about the numbers. The numbers are mabni, indeclinable. In other words, they do not change to indicate their function in the sentence. This will become clear by comparing the numbers from 3 to 10 with these numbers. عندي ثلاثة ريالات. عندي ثلاثة ريالات. I have 3 riyals. أريد ثلاثة ريال. Now here it becomes mansub. Why? Because I want. Uridu. What do you want? You want an object. What is the object? Our object is riyalat. How many riyalat? Salasata riyalat. Salasata riyalatin. This pen costs 3 riyals. هذا القلم بثلاثة ريالات. عندي ثلاثة عشر ريالا. Now look how what happens here. The first example was inni عندي ثلاثة ريالات. Here we have عندي ثلاثة عشر ريالا. So it's not riyalatin, it's riyalan. And the second thing is that now it becomes ثلاثة. And the second example, أريد ثلاثة ريالات. Now it changes to أريد ثلاثة عشر ريالا. And what about the third example? هذا القلم بثلاثة ريالات. هذا القلم بثلاثة عشر ريالا. You see, the change is on the first part of the number, the unit part of the number. The changes are on the unit part of the number. The ashara remains the same, right? Ashara is in relation to the second part. Isna and isnata commence with hamzat al-wasl. It is omitted in pronunciation when preceded by a word. Okay, ji. Okay. Okay, so we are just about to finish this. The number 20, it has same form for both the masculine and feminine ma'dud. So it is very easy. 20 طالبة 20 طالبا 20 طالبة 20 طالبا. We will learn the numbers from 30 to 90 in book 5, inshallah. We will learn we will learn there the other cases of these numbers as well. ठीक है जी. Number 5. Point number 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 points to go, inshallah. Point number 5 is the word for first is awwal. Ordinal numbers from 2 to 10 are formed in the pattern of fa'ilun, salisun. Third is rabi'un. Fourth is khamisun. Fifth is sadisun. Sixth is sadisun. And second is sanin, which is originally saniyun, like alin in lesson 1 with the al. It is sani. Awwal, sani, salis, rabi', khamis, sadis, sabi', samin, imam samin, eighth imam. And then tasi'. And then the last one is ashir. Please write them down. Write them with me, the ordinal numbers. It is very easy but very important. Ordinal numbers. Awwal, सानी. सानी भी लिख सकते हैं, सानिन भी लिख सकते हैं. सानी. अच्छा, इसके बाद सालिस, इसके बाद राबिع, इसके बाद खामिस, इसके बाद सादिस, इसके बाद साबिع, इसके बाद सामिन, सामिन, इसके बाद तासिع, और इसके बाद आशिर. फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सिक्स्थ, सेवन्थ, एट्थ, नाइन्थ एंड टेंथ। ये मैं जब आप लोगों को लिखने का बोलता हूँ उस वक्त आप लोग लिखा करें, क्योंकि ये चीजें बगैर लिखे याद नहीं रहती। इस वजह से हम आपको कहते हैं कि सिर्फ स्क्रीनशॉट से काम नहीं चलेगा, इसको आपको लिखना चाहिए। प्लीज टेक a screenshot and write it down. If you can write it down now or later, please write it down. लिखना जरूरी है। ठीक है, we just have two more points, inshallah. Point number 6, kazalika. I have explained this. Alaysa kazalika. Isn't it like that? Why do he does? Why do they change the word like that? Is it like that? Alaysa kazalik. Is it like that? If a student is asked, Anta talibun alaysa kazalik, they will answer Bala. We will learn more about Bala in lesson 6. Shukran. Point number 7, ayyuhuma. Yeah, I have explained it. Which of the two? Ayyuhuma fil fasl taliban min Faransa. Ayyuhuma akhuka. Which one of the two is your brother? Which one of two? Which one of the two? Ayyuhuma. Which one of them? Nahi. Which one of the two is your brother? Because it is huma, it's not home. Ayyuhuma. Which one of the both is your brother? Akhuka. Point number 8, last point. The two broken plurals forms mafa'ilu and mafa'ilu, like fanadiqu and fanajinu, are called muntahal jumu. Muntahal jumu. Muntahal jumu. These are the vocabulary list. Mahja, hostel. Kawkab, star. Fariq, team or section. Shafiq, shaqiq, not shafiq. Shaqiq, full brother. Fil manam, fil manam, in dream. Nafidatun, window. Nawafidu, plural of window, windows. Sinnun, sinnun means age or tooth. वो होता है ना दो दांत का बकरा, हाँ, दो दांत का बकरा. It means that the goat is 2 years old. So that is why, maybe that is why, that this is the reason that sinnun, the word is sinnun itself, it means teeth, tooth, right? Dant. Sinnun, dant. अच्छा जी. शह shahrun, month. La'ibun, player. Wasi'un, spacious. Shahirun, famous. Samanun, price. Kasla, lazy. Kasla is also called, कस्लानों का जो फेमिनिन होगा वो होगा कसला. सल्लल्लाहु अला मुहम्मद व आले मुहम्मद.